Ladies and gentlemen, the new Ford Mustang is here, and I absolutely love it. Here's why. A few days prior to me recording this voiceover, Ford announced the all-new 7th generation S650 Ford Mustang. In truth, it is pretty much based on the outgoing S550 Mustang, but due to how many changes it brings to the table, it really is all new. Personally, I am very excited for the new S650, and I'm going to tell you exactly why in this video. Let's start with the headline features. The S650 Mustang's exterior design is more evolutionary than it is revolutionary. One noticeable difference between the new Mustang and the old one is the increased amount of sharp creases. It's still unmistakably a Mustang, but it looks sharper and more angular and therefore more modern. I personally think it looks great, and I have to hand it to Ford for not falling victim to the plague of automotive design nowadays, which is diamond cut wheels. I like the lights, I like the grille, and I especially love the widened rear haunches. It definitely adds some substance to the Mustang's muscle car credentials. As far as powertrains, the Mustang retains essentially the same ones as before, but they have received quite a few updates. The base Mustang features a 2.3-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder with a turbo, while the GT keeps the 5-liter Coyote V8, which now has more power, and a dual intake design for the first time. Ford hasn't confirmed power figures at the time of this video, but they say this is the most powerful regular Mustang yet. The EcoBoost is automatic only, and it uses the same 10-speed auto as the previous one, whereas the GT is also available with a 6-speed manual. The Mustang remains rear-wheel drive only, and it carries over the outgoing car's independent rear suspension, as well as the addition of a drift brake, co-developed with Formula Drift champion Vaughn Gittin Jr., which allows the parking brake to act as a hydraulic one, allowing you to pull some impressive drifts. Knowing how most drifts performed by Mustangs end up, I say future owners should be careful with this idea. As before, the V8 also gets rev matching tech on the manual version, and you can also rev the engine remotely, for some reason. I'd like to advise future Mustang owners that no, this will not help you in your quest to find a romantic partner. It is a cool party trick, but your date will probably think you're a separate type of person. The interior gets some major changes as well, including 2 full-color screens that are joined together in a single panel and a piece of curved glass. On the higher trim levels, that is. The 13-inch display in the middle runs Sync 4, which is Ford's current infotainment system, and from what I've heard, it's very good. You also have a full-screen, highly configurable gauge cluster, to the point where you can make the cluster look like that of the Fox body Mustang from about 30 years ago, which is a very cool feature. As before, Recaro seats are standard on the performance package. I like the new interior as well. I don't like that the AC controls are now in the infotainment system, regardless of their implementation, but it looks thoroughly modern and the materials look higher quality as well. Finally, we need to talk about the new variant of the Mustang, which is the Dark Horse. The Dark Horse will sit at the top of the lineup first, at least before the Shelbys and what have you arrive. Essentially, this separates the current GT's Performance Pack 2 as a standalone model, and it's packing various carbon fiber bits, including the wheels, improved drivetrain components for better track performance, and the V8 packs more than 500 horsepower. Dark Horse is also Ford's way of announcing that they plan to enter the new Mustang into a variety of racing championships, including, finally, after a long hiatus, GT3 endurance racing. Great stuff. Even though there were various discussions and rumors that Ford would be making a hybrid all-wheel drive Mustang, and possibly even an electric one, that won't be happening. At least not for now. The new Mustang remains with an internal combustion engine only, as Ford didn't feel the need to make a hybrid Mustang due to the existence of the Mustang Mach-E crossover, which I understand. Mustang owners and fans will probably be quite coy or straight up lambast the hybrid Mustang right now, and the Mach-E offsets what the internal combustion engine Mustang will emit from its tailpipes. In a way, that's one of my favorite things about the new Mustang. It's just a big f*** you to all the industry trends at the moment. Chevy is canceling the Camaro, Dodge is about to release an electric muscle car that sounds like the TikTok snoring sound, and Ford is just here like, nah, we're gonna stick to what we know best. It's still a proper Mustang, although it's very likely that this will be the last ever internal combustion powered Mustang. We don't know that yet, but it is a very high possibility. Another reason why I love the new Mustang is the looks. A lot of people hate the way it looks, but that's because car enthusiasts these days hate every new car that comes out, for reasons that are completely beyond me. I love the new Mustang's design. It improves and finesses the previous one, and it looks even more sinister and buff, so to say, as it should being a muscle car. I mean, come on. Look at the Dark Horse. That's an intimidating design right there. And even the GT from all the press photos wearing the brand new vapor blue color looks fantastic. Ford definitely did a good job here. A textbook definition of a modern muscle car design for the 2020s. Finally, the last reason why I love the new Mustang is a very short but sweet one. It's coming to Europe. Yes, So that's about it for my thoughts on the new Ford Mustang, everybody. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, there will be links in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.